this old stuff, you got to get it out and use it. And I was just thinking, there's a number of cars around here that should probably get fired up every year or so, just to keep them from turning back into major projects. So last week we got the Packard and the 1940 Dodge going, and I was wandering around and I thought, I know what car I want to get going. Too easy. Too hard. No, yes. This is the car that we need to start today. For no good reason. No good reason, fired up challenge here. Studebaker 259. It should still go, and I think if we get it going, that we should pull it out and take it around the yard. What a fantastic machine. What are you starting today?
Whatever will start, basically. As many as I can in one day.
This will start. This one doesn't look like too much of a challenge.
That is a real difficult bike to start without a really good battery, though. Holy man.
Yeah.
Saving it for your kid bike. If I save it any longer and don't get paid, I'll just keep it.
Yeah. This bike is nice.
Yeah, it's 20 years old now. Hard to believe. That was the very last one they made, was 20 years old.
Yeah, your 900 wasn't even this old when you bought it. Yeah.
I think it was 14.
Yeah, that's a fun bike.
This is the battery that came out. It was basically utter garbage. I just put acid in it and charged it a bunch. And
yeah, it'd be neat to see if it'll go. Is there any fuel? Do you want to squirt some gas in it? Or do you think this fuel is going to be no good?
I don't know.
When this thing hasn't driven in, hasn't started in like 7 years.
Pretty low. I'll dump some fuel in it.
I'll be very surprised if this goes.
Well, if it does, that's good. And I just want to get some oil in the cylinders. And if it doesn't, then I guess it's just going to require a bit more.
I think you're going to be taking it apart. Is that mixed?
No.
Okay, well, I'm sure I'll hear it go. But I bet you my Studebaker will go before this.
Well, yeah, Studebaker's had a rebuild since this thing's been on the road.
Yeah.
This bike hasn't been
attended to. Okay, 1958 Studebaker. Hasn't run in a couple of years, but doesn't look like any serious harm has come to it. Let's put a battery in. Oh, it's got an electric pump. Well, we shouldn't have to do anything. I'm just going to run it off the pump. Wow. It actually worked.
You draw fuel from.
Yeah. I wasn't overly grumpy. Okay, we got to get it down to where there's some water. Hold on a second. Did that thing just start? Really?
Magic of the accelerator pump. Once you know it's there, it's not so bad, right?
I'll be damned. I was not expecting that.
It's not humid gas everywhere, is it?
No.
A little fouled up, but
It's alright. Oh, good. Spend a week on it, it's probably good to go. Little tune-up shit. Yeah, nice. It's a handsome unit, hey?
Now that the Volvo's done.
That's right. Just another quick and easy touch-up job here
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, this thing needs almost nothing. All right. So let's... So where's it pouring out of?
what's going on under here?
Studebaker problems.
Problems not many people have anymore.
Yeah. Well, you can see quite a nice little fountain coming out of that core plug there. And a much smaller fountain coming out of this side that I think we're going to ignore. That's more of just a ventilation hole. I don't know, I guess you can still drive it for as much as we're going to do. I'm going to see if I've got a core plug. And I also wanted to adjust the shifter linkage in here so Laura doesn't keep jamming the shifter when she's racing. Oh, maybe that's not happening. I forgot that it's all pretty cobbly in here. Actually surprising it worked as well as it did, considering how pieced together everything was. The clutch. Oh yeah, I had to do some fancy footwork to get any... Remember this abortion? To make the clutch work, the Z-bar. That's all just like homemade. What is this? Is that a heater? Sure it is. It's got rear seat heat. Look at that. Under seat heat in these things. This is a luxury car. Everything is just fucking garbage. That was actually a pretty epic job getting all that to work. How's Kyle's side holding up here? Oh, pretty good. Alright, looks like the Studebaker is going to have to wait. It's a very slow leak, so whatever. Just pulled it out. I want to get some more 8mm for you guys for the beginning of the show. I want to get some color 8mm of this fantastic Studebaker. I even put a hubcap on the back now. It's getting all dressed up. Nice shirt bun.
Thank you.
Okay, let's put this wonderful Studebaker
All
down.
dressed up, hey?
We're all dressed. We're like chips.
Yeah.
When it started leaking, I thought I better put it up on the hoist, because I thought, what if I got a cracked block? Right, we rebuilt this engine and everything. So I was very happy to see it was a frost block, because the block is fine. The rest of the car,
Which means if a good one comes along without a motor.
well, this is a splicer. You're not going to find another one of these.
Probably not, no.
But
Now that you say that one's going to come up tomorrow.
yeah, well, the good one came along. But I'd actually like to find a engineless, rust-free 4-door for like $1,000 that has a nice solid bottom half, and then you can just section this onto it. Quick splicey.
Because all the two-door hardtop stuff's there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I bought this thing.
Yeah.
Is all the rare stuff is here.
Would you do single or dual headlights?
Well, it depends. If you're restoring it, you got to do it dual. But I thought it would be cool to make a 55 two-door hardtop car
That'd
I
be-
never made. Then you get the much more graceful front end,
Yeah.
and it would all just screw onto it. It would actually make a really. And then the only people who would know that it wasn't a real car would be like hardcore Studebaker people, and it would be impossible for them to hate it. Anyway, these are the things that I think about, I guess. For me,
This is the shit that keeps you up at night? What a
Smells like a campfire.
What's that?
It smells a bit like a campfire.
Yeah. Look at these professor cars. Some good footage there.
Yeah.
Turn a little more. A little more. Straight back.
was before.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly.
I just wanted it back where it was.
Nice, sweetie. Oh, nice.
It's got these same things that your GM cars have.
Oh, cool.
Except, of course, same problem.
Of course.
There we go. Well, that's good. Good to get it out and move it around.
On to the next one.
Yeah. What should we start next?
We have the skein out. This whole road's basically good now. Then you guys started that and it worked your way over.
It's a regular contributor.
Same old shit.